What's up, guys? Today we're going to be tier listing all of the numbers in Minesweeper. So let's just start because I'm running out of time to make this video. Okay, one is very versatile. It shows up in almost every single configuration, in boxes, in splits, in corners. Capsules, I really like capsules. It's just so useful. And every other number is trying to be 1. So I'm gonna have to put it in S tier, obviously. 2 is a little more complicated. It can be good. It's in capsules, so that's good. It's in splits, it's in corners, but it's just kind of less useful, really. So I might have to put it in A tier, I'm thinking. 3, okay, I really like 3. 3 can be in lines. Those are really fun to do, and they have good configurations. I like how they can be arranged. They're kind of satisfying. Might have to put in an S tier. Yeah, that's going in S tier. I might be being a little too nice to these numbers, though. 4, I don't really like 4. 4, it's just too many, but it's not enough, if you know what I'm saying. It's right in the middle. So literally half of the ones around it are gonna be bombs, but that's not very helpful because then it's a 50-50. And I don't really like the configurations. Might have to go C tier on this one. You know, D tier. I honestly don't really like it that much. Like, at all. Okay, 5. Okay, 5 doesn't show up that much. So there's not really any more configurations with these, except for 8, but we'll get to that. But 5, it's a lot. It's definitely better than 4 because there's more bombs, and so you have a sure chance of getting a bomb. So it's a lot more helpful. But is it B tier? Might have to put C tier. I don't know. I just don't. 4 and 5 are just not that good. 6 is pretty much the highest that you go usually in a hard Minesweeper game. It can be used effectively. I don't know. It's just kind of mid. It's just kind of mid. Might have to put B tier. 7's pretty good. 7's pretty good. It's almost there. It just doesn't show up enough. It's just not big enough to be S tier. You know what I mean? It's just not prominent. And obviously it's not going to be S tier. It's just not important. You know what I mean? It just doesn't show up as much. So I'm going to have to put it in A tier. 1, 2, and 3 basically always show up. 4 is pretty consistently shows up, but it's not very good. And then the higher you go, the less chance there is. Now 8, okay. 8, I actually really like 8. So this is what is called a reverse box. So when you have a box, it's a bomb surrounded by a bunch of 1s. Now a reverse box is an 8. This rarely happens, but it is 8 bombs surrounding 1 clear space. Now that's just kind of fun. It is literally the only configuration, and it's a really satisfying one. And especially when you see a 3x3 grid and you have 8 bombs left, it has to be an 8. It has to be an 8 on the inside. But you really have to wait until the end. But that makes it like a surprise. That's like a mystery box in a way. So on it, S tier. Because you have to wait until the end of the game, because it could be a bomb. You don't know that the middle. There could be 9 bombs just in a 3x3 grid. So yeah, I like this ranking. I might have been a little too nice. Is 2 on the same rank? I might move these down. 3 is really satisfying, but it can also be really bad. Ooh, I do really like it. But is it S tier? I think S tier has to be 1 and 8, just because they're just so good whenever you see them. I mean, 1s are just everywhere, and 8s are so rare. You got two sides of the spectrum. Yeah, that looks good. Let's look at what other people have. This is insane. Putting 3 and 2 in D tier is absolutely crazy. So, what is this? Oh no, putting 5 in S tier? Who made this? Who made? Was it you, Peak Peaks? Might have to give this one like a C tier. This is just kind of bad. Putting 5 in S tier? That's kind of crazy. 4, putting 3 in D tier with 4? 3 and 4 should not go in the same tier. 2, I can get that. I did put it in B tier. I think it could go A. 1 should definitely be S. I can kind of see A in a way, just because it's kind of common. There's just a lot of it, but what is this? Why are we putting 1 in B tier below 2 and 3? I mean, it's like these guys are rookies. What am I doing with my life? Yeah, true. What are you doing with your life if this is your ranking? This is stupid. You're putting 1, 8, 7, and 6 in S tier? 7? 7 is crazy to put in S tier. It doesn't show up like ever, and it's not even that cool when you see it. Like, it's not even like a celebrity. It's just a random guy. Like, 8 is a celebrity. 1 is like your average everyday man. 7 is like just some guy. Like, I don't care about some guy. Like, putting 2 in C tier? Putting 2 below 4? That's crazy. 5 in A? 5 is not good. Okay. 1 in S tier. Really, 8 should be in S tier also. Just because it's just so good. I love it. I can kind of see the rest of this list. You know what? Minesweeper, whoever you are, you're getting an A tier. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. 1 and 8, 2 and 7. 7's kind of high, but 3 and 6, 4 and 5. Honestly, this is kind of a perfect list. I might have to put this one in S tier. So I think I kind of forgot to do this, but S tier, A tier. This one's kind of insane. This one might be B tier. This one is definitely going to be C tier. I don't know what they're doing. Putting 1 in B tier? And then we already did this one. This one was like C tier or something. I mean, I don't know what they're doing, man. But, I guess that's it for today. So, tomorrow I'll have another video teaching you how to play Minesweeper and all the strategies. I know I've been talking about boxes and splits and lines, so hopefully I can give you a little more context to understand what I'm saying, because they are kind of my own terms that I made up, so you can kind of guess, but it really helps if I like explain it. So that's gonna be it for today. So come back tomorrow for another Minesweeper video with Mr. Mine.